Hello? Hi, are you there? Oh, right, you can't respond. Listen, I'm using your robot as a relay to get this message to you. I've picked up some unusual chatter regarding your robot. It seems that it has some information that we could use. Oh, wait, where are my manners? This is Lorenzo, a knight with the Brotherhood of Steel. We'd be very interested in examining your tech. Whenever you get a chance, can you bring your robot back to Hidden Valley so I can take a look at it?
Hi. Sorry to break in. He sounded truly riveting. I don't want to keep you much longer, but I'd like to make a counter-suggestion. I'm with the followers of the Apocalypse. We're much more liberal about the sharing of technology than those Brotherhood people. Bring your robot to us. We'll see that whatever information it may have on it is used for the greater good.
What do you want? I'm not in the mood to chat. I'm just here for a couple of days till I can keep heading west. Oh, just got used to watching my back. Old habits die hard, you know? I'm Percy. Came down from Oregon, traveled down the 5 for months, looking for somewhere a bit warmer than Cascadia. Looks like I found it. The hell are you talking about? Are you a bounty hunter? Damn. Guess I gave myself away for no reason. I gotta get a hold of myself. I'll have to start from the beginning to explain it all. I'm from Ashland, up in Oregon. For years, I'd heard about the NCR, even seen some of their traders, but they were never really our problem. Then, the NCR cleared a good chunk of the I-5. I was pretty happy, because that meant no more raiders. Until the settlers came. The settlers wanted to make us NCR, real pushy about it too. Started fights, squatted in our land, and then, one day, there were more of them than us. Soon, we had an NCR treasurer, an NCR trade officer, an NCR mayor, and finally, an NCR sheriff. That sheriff was a vindictive bastard. He shut my parents' business down, let NCR mobs run rampant, and looked the other way to NCR traffickers. One day, I just couldn't take it anymore. I walked into the sheriff's office and shot him in the back of the head. NCR didn't want a trial. Thought it would get ugly, make them look bad. So, they shipped me as far from Oregon as they could. That was NCRCF. Spent a few months there doing hard labor on the railroads. We outnumbered the guards 15 to 1. It was a powder keg ready to blow. They didn't even have the manpower to check our cells after a while. Cook and his crew gathered up dynamite and took over. It was barely even a fight. I wasn't really interested in a revolution, though. I know I can't win that war. Not sure if I want to go home, though, either. Not much left for me there. Into Legion lands? Yeah, I heard what happened to the convicts who tried going that way. I'm not trading a noose for a slave collar. I may stick around for a while, see if I can find a place I can fit in. The NCR should help me if I claim I'm a Mojave War refugee. Thanks for the advice.
The fiends are running for their lives. That'll show everyone what we do to our enemies.
Hey, I recognize you. You're one of them Mojave Express couriers, right? You passed by not too long ago, I think. remember if we formally met. What was your name again? That sounds right. Well, nice to meet you. Again. Sure. So this is the Long 15. It runs from Dayglow to Old Canada. This stretch of the interstate's pretty safe. Just don't go off into the Hollow Hills. The critters there are pretty tough. If you keep going west, you'll hit Fort Weston. After that, Baker. If you want to go to the hub, you'll need proof of citizenship though, and it takes forever to get that verified. It's bark scorpion breeding season, so they're more agitated than usual. They typically don't try attacking the roads though. It's the local NCR Army Fort. We got some better troopers from up north recently. If you're looking for a stiff drink, I'd try Huffman's Hole. Food for the road, I'd try Zayton Jerky. General supplies, the Frontier Store. There's a followers clinic that will patch you up. The Hawaiian King for beds, and the community center for beds if you can't afford it. Any other questions? Well, the two big shots around here are Hightower and Stanton. You could get employment with them easy. Alternatively, there's always the merchants at the Hawaiian King, but I don't really trust them. Leland Hightower, CEO of the Water Merchants. Not just a big shot, the big shot. More powerful than some senators. He set up a winter home in Baker several years ago. By all accounts, a good employer. Frick Stanton, Brahmin Baron. He basically owns Baker. Lots of money being washed around there. He's got some court cases against him right now, but it isn't the first time. And he'll probably duck these too. I don't know. I don't even really know who it is. Town hall's locked down though. Any other questions? Well, there were raider attacks not too long ago, but they've gone quiet since the troopers showed up. There was a shootout at Baker Town Hall too, but I'm not really sure what's happening there. And then there was the arrival of the Colonel, a pretty impressive war hero coming to our little backwater. Well, like I said, they came out of nowhere and hit some of the caravans. Ever since the troopers reinforced the roads, they've gone quiet. Kinda crazy though. We haven't had raiders in this part of California for over a decade now. I only know what I heard. There were a bunch of gunshots for a couple of days, but it's over now. Town hall's been locked up tight ever since. A lot of mercs patrolling around. Lázaro Royez. He's just wrapped up the Sierra campaign up north. I'm kind of surprised we have such a prestigious individual at the fort. Any other questions? Just don't go off into the Hollow Hills. If you keep going west, Absolutely. Take a look.
You ever think about how we're guarding sand? Like dying over miles of sand.
Can you believe this? Some asshole put a cone on the statue's head. Seriously, don't people understand the importance of this statue? It wasn't put here for stupid games. If you manage to get it down, give it to me. I want to make sure it gets back to highway maintenance. You got it down? Good work. I'll take that from you. But some people around here still want to uphold respect for the NCR. Take this. Just a little thank you.
It's nice to meet you. I am Grugor. This isn't as bad as the hub, but things are fine, I think. Getting better all the time, and I'm optimistic for the future. Still, I'm not happy right now. My pension's getting held up because of politicians back west. That would be nice. I'm not sure what the holdup is. I've tried the DSPV like they told me to, but the office made me wait for hours and hours. Finally, a man there told me I needed to come back tomorrow. So I did, and the same thing happened again. 6 times I tried, and 6 times I went home empty-handed. I wish my wife was still here. She would know what to do. Thank you. You have a good heart, human. You will need to speak to Brad at the DSPV. Good luck. He can be a very mean man. I live here. I retired from the army years ago. I came here with my wife. She was a trooper in the 2nd, just like me. Got married in New Reno, and came here because she wanted to visit the East. It wasn't like that. She trusted me because I cannot... It's embarrassing. Sorry, I don't want to talk about it. She said I was nicer than most of the troops, and told me I looked lonely. Yes, but I do not want to talk about it. She died. Thank you. Let's talk about that. NCR and proud. Heavy gunner with 2nd Division. Against the Brotherhood. Some. I knew 18 others in my division. The Rangers had some more, though, but I never met them. It was hard fighting. power armor doesn't break easily, and the bunkers were death traps. A lot of my friends died, and it makes me sad that it's still going. War is a terrible thing. It's a good place to live. Many opportunities for mutants compared to the wasteland. And it's been getting better all the time. I will be voting to re-elect Kimball. He's been doing good things for mutant rights. Let's talk about... I was looking for a friend of mine. He was kidnapped and taken to a mine called Mariposa. He died from the same green stuff that turned me into a super mutant. After that, it's hazy. I was a slave for a while to someone. What they left after a rebellion. Wandered the wastes after that. It was 40 years ago. I have long gotten over it, but thank you. Yes, 2 semesters of education at Reading Community College and Vocational School. You speak well for a human, too. Goodbye, friend.
You're back, and I'm, well, not proud of how you found me earlier. I guess I owe you thanks, or an apology. Take your pick. You really need an explanation? I had a rough day, hell, rough year, and needed to take a bit of the edge off. Looks like I ended up taking a bit more than that. Uh-oh, Bub dragged you into this, huh? The simple fact of the matter is, what we're doing is working fine enough. I've been improving. I've cut back substantially. He knows this, and while I'm ashamed of my past actions, I have no intentions of stepping down. So, just step back for a bit, and let Bub run everything? True. I'll get myself checked into the clinic, but what do you think should happen next? I don't know. I've been sheriff for, I don't even know how long. This is 31 years? I'm fine with one last charge into the gates of hell, because we all have to leave this earth sometime. You better talk to Bub about this. It's also important to bring the clinic into the loop. I'm gonna need people on standby to avoid the seizures, especially at my age.
I'm on duty, so make it quick.
I don't give a damn what the DSPV says. I'm not walking into Fort Weston and letting some rotten corpse put their hands on me. You think I trust a ghoul to poke around inside me? I need someone human, like you, to fix this mess. Now, hurry up and get to work. My coverage is just as good as anyone's.
Oh, Miss Hoffman, I've explained this. We can't treat you here without DSPV authorization, and we are backlogged weeks before we could even see you anyways.
Wouldn't
Dr.
say no to
Baker
something
is
to ease the
highly
pain.
qualified, and honestly, is better than you deserve.
Qualified? To
Granted,
do
that's usually
what?
the
Scare
case,
children?
but right now,
I didn't spend years fighting for the Republic so some rotten corpse could tell me what's wrong with me. Who knows? What if it's contagious and he turns me into a freak too?
If you want our help, take it up with your insurance. I can't divert staff and supplies to you while we're already overwhelmed. I can't force you, and I understand.
You people make me sick. What the hell do you want? They don't want to help me, even though I'm entitled to medical care. They should be thanking me for keeping them safe. But instead, they're calling me a bigot and treating me like I'm the monster. Baja War Syndrome. It's just what you get for surviving out there. Toxins, radiation, bad food, bad water, you name it. No one knows what really causes it, but I'd bet my house it's those damn ghouls. Congress doesn't want to tell Kimball because those zombies vote for him. But I know the truth. The NCR is the greatest thing to ever happen to the wasteland. They took care of me just fine out there. It was those damn ferals that ruined everything. Spread rats around, poisoned our food and water supply. Now they're joining the army. I don't know what this world has come to. You ever seen a feral tear through a squad? Watched a friend get ripped apart because one of those freaks lost control? Ghouls are dangerous. All of them. You don't trust a rabid dog just because it hasn't bit you yet. You think I want to be here? Begging for help from people who'd rather watch me die? I've seen too much to trust ghouls, and I won't change. Call me stubborn, but I call it survival. If you want to help, you could convince that pencil-pushing wet noodle of a man at the DSPV to cover my treatment here at the clinic. I'm not going to Fort Weston, so don't even ask. It's not zero, though, is it? I don't know. Fuck it. It's not like I'm gonna live much longer anyways. But don't expect me to treat that freak like a human.
Can I help you? The sheriff? What will he be in for? If it's only for maybe a week or so, we can spare a doctor. Talk to Sister Mercy over in the church. See if we can get a bed there. Did you need medical assistance? Miss Hoffman is suffering from a chronic illness common to Baja veterans. Her insurance through the DSPV covers treatment at Fort Weston, but she refuses to go because the head doctor there is a ghoul. She is demanding we treat her instead, despite her ignorant comments and the fact that our resources are already stretched thin. We will not be treating bigots, especially not bigots who already have health coverage. The Department of Service Personnel and Veterans. Miss Hoffman is a disabled veteran and is entitled to care as long as the DSPV will cover it. In this case, it will not. Not here, anyways. she will need to head to Fort Weston to begin her treatment. That's a fair point. However, it doesn't change the fact that we don't have enough beds for her at the moment. If you can somehow clear a few of them, we will provide her medical care. Maybe talk to Dr. Archer. She might have a few patients you can help with. Good luck with that. Did you need medical assistance?
If the flow of Ultrajet doesn't stop, we're gonna be toast.
Did you need medical assistance? We're busy enough as it is with patients who have no other options and who would kill to swap places with her and have medical coverage. I'm not sure if that'd be enough. But if you want to traipse all the way out there, then I won't stop you. Goodbye.
To transport all these bodies.
You again?
Hello, sister. We work with them, but we are not the same organization. I am Sister Mercy, and you are standing in Our Lady of the Desert, our very own mission in Baker. My first name is Mercy. Sister is my title. My name means compassion, forgiveness, and kindness, the same ideals we hope to share with Baker. I know who you mean. That punctures even my isolation. Tell him that he is more than welcome to come here. Very well. I will hear your sorrows. Do you require medical attention? A normal, human reaction. The road to revenge is a bloody one. Perhaps you can walk away after it's over, but it will follow you for the rest of your life. His name is Right. He doesn't worship our God, but he's dedicated to spirituality just as we are. Calls himself Dharmist. I once followed in the footsteps of Mother Angela, the first of the asceticists who broke away from the NCR to pursue lives of spirituality and calm. These days, I invite the world to share their ills and dispense advice. Occasionally, I help the followers. We believe that true devotion to God can only be achieved through isolation. Unfortunately, as the NCR continues to expand eastward, many of us have left further east still. I am the only one left in Baker. I am not even a true nun anymore. Too many people. A healer from the hub who left the city, believing that the noise of the people drowned out the voice of God. She journeyed east and discovered this temple in the middle of nowhere, long before the masses arrived. Once they came, she decided to journey further east. I don't know, but she's never come back. Sure. God bless.
afternoon.
What do you need? All right, I'll head over there and talk to Bub. Get the arrangements made.
I'm on duty, so make it quick. Yes? My first instinct is to deny that request. The man is old. Back in the hub, he'd be facing mandatory retirement. In any event, he's violated the law knowingly and repeatedly. That's prosecution worthy. In my view, the only way to clean things up around here is by showing the people that we've really changed. Put some faith back in us. I understand that, but it just isn't enough. This town deserves strong, reliable leadership. I will stay on as sheriff, and Nolan will resign. Give us a few days to sort things out. We can talk about some additional work once things are settled, if you're interested. Sure.